I've got a treat for you.
Have you?
Oh,
What?
yes.
Who lives here anyway? Where are
Well,
we?
someone really special, and it's just amazing.
Okay.
But you know how you like bits of plants?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can steal some.
Borrow.
Borrow? You're going to give them back?
No, steal. Okay,
Yeah.
steal.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's knock on the door and see who's here.
There's a doorbell. So this is going to be embarrassing. I don't know who's going to answer the door.
Well, you'll know when it happens. Oh, there's Raelene. Hello, how are you?
Not bad, thank you.
Well, my friend Jane
Yes.
told me that you're a succulent lady.
Well, I do have quite a few. Are you interested?
I love succulents, yes. I've got them in varying ranges. I've got really dead, almost dead,
I got
and
quite
not
a few
well.
of those too.
Yeah.
But there's a few that are thriving and bits are falling off.
Oh, you might be able to get some falling off bits.
Well, you've got a quilt on your wall.
Yes.
Do you have more
Do you like
quilts?
quilts?
I do. You know, I know you're really a quilter. I'm wondering, is it okay for us to come inside and have a look at some quilts, some succulents in your sewing room?
You may.
Let's go, Jane.
Let's go.
Wow. Oh my goodness, you've got lots of quilts. If I don't speak to you for a little while, it's just because
What's the story with this one? It looks like a Scrabble.
This one was when I was actually president of the guild, and I gave them all a challenge.
Yeah,
And
that's
they had
still
to
happening.
Well, yes. Once upon a time, they all used to make the same quilt, and I sort of thought I liked.
Isn't it
different.
great?
So this was from The Sound of Music. It probably tells me on the back because I can't remember what.
Let's find the label.
There it is. Original. I know it's for my favourite things, and you had to have 6 of the things out of The Sounds of Music.
Oh, isn't that a great idea? That's fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, I printed all the little letters and
That is so
made it
good.
up.
This is a bit of a gallery along here, isn't it?
Absolutely. This was another one of the President's Challenge when it was down every street, and they had to do a house, and they had to use the doors and windows that I brought back from a quilt shop in Canada.
Oh, what a great idea. When were you the president?
2006 and 7.
I only know because I've seen that.
Somewhere there, yeah.
Yeah.
5 and
Goodness.
6, 6 and 7, somewhere around there. So yeah.
Look at those tiny little pieces
I
up
know,
there.
isn't it magnificent?
Can you move out of the way so we
Sure.
can have a look at the quilts?
Remember all the other time she was telling me, would you like to stay close?
Yeah, that'll be handy. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if it helps.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Oh, Raelene, you've been quilting a long time.
I have indeed.
Ah.
This was one of an exhibition of 6 pieces that I had to do for Red Poles. So,
Oh, the restaurant?
yeah, there is
Oh,
one. Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Been there to eat a few times.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I think most of them sold, but I've got that one left. This one was the challenge where you
Chop it up.
come up with a picture, chop it up, give the pieces to people to make,
Oh,
and just stipulate 1 or 2 colours or something, whether you
Isn't
want
that great?
brights or darks or whatever. Put it back together and they all work.
Isn't it fabulous?
So,
We did that within the modern group with Frida Kahlo. It
all
was
right,
amazing.
yeah, that was good.
It was great. That's fun.
That was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, lead on. Oh, well, because I couldn't make it straight.
Sewing room, turn right at the end.
Right.
I'm looking.
Now I can't claim to have done that one. That's
No, I believe this is a tent maker's, isn't it?
it's a tent maker.
Yes. They are magnificent, aren't they?
A little bit different to a lot of their
Yeah.
work, but yeah, I really loved the work.
That's lovely.
And it was the only thing that I could see that I had to
Yes.
Put it in that
Yes.
spot. Yeah, they must have made it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were so lucky that they came
Yes.
a few years ago. Yeah. Right, lead on. I'm looking forward to seeing this sewing
I'm
room.
reading and I don't even know what
Oh. This one.
See, you have to be able to touch quilts, don't
Yes, you do. Yeah. This one actually won a honourable mention in the Dame Mary Durack Awards way back in 19 whatever.
97.
Wow. That's
See,
fantastic.
this is why you should put labels on your quilts
Well,
if
'cause
you're
you can't
here.
remember,
Yeah.
I can't even remember what I called it. The shearing's over, so
Yes.
that was the name of the property my husband came from.
Okay.
And,
Oh,
the name of our property and
Yeah.
whatever, you know, so yeah.
Very cool.
And
Very
that's
cool.
a little souvenir from India.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you do that?
Yeah.
Just asking for it.
No.
This is beautiful too. They're just lovely.
Do you do a lot of machine work?
Mostly machine work,
Yeah.
yeah. And that was torn strip background and this is, you know, a fussy cut piece. Was a challenge. I love doing challenges.
Yes.
To a
And
theme.
there's
Yeah.
some the chairs, there's Sudoku, my brain. There's
Yes.
Sashiko cushions.
Yes.
You've been to Quilting
I've
Counter
been to
too.
about 14 quilting
Yeah,
classes.
isn't it the best fun?
And I think we might have overlapped with some classes too.
Oh, might have,
Probably,
yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the story about this big one?
That's one of the guild challenges back in
Let me help you.
5 or something.
2005.
Yeah, 2005, yeah. And that actually won. But in those days, you came first, but you got a red ribbon.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Strange.
that's interesting.
So
Yeah.
it's called Take Your Place on the Great Mandala.
Yeah.
So all sorts of different fauna, flora, shapes, symbols, fabric from different
lovely.
countries. Yeah, had a lot of fun with that one.
Right. Wow. Right. Sewing room. We're getting distracted.
Yeah,
Well,
it's hard,
yeah,
isn't it? There's too much.
Well, there's
to
more
look
to
at.
see on the way than in
Yes.
This one.
This
This is
one,
beautiful too.
that was.
Yeah, do you
the-
want to move out the way?
Not that none of them are beautiful.
So we can see it.
That one was another guild challenge for a triptych. I think
I
that
love
one,
this wool. Check this wool out.
that one won.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to myself because no one else is
Okay.
listening. One.
Yeah, I
Two.
used to what to do with all the ones that you can't.
Three.
What a great idea.
4.
Oh, look at that.
Is that your
I've
daughter?
got a top made out of that fabric.
5. Oh,
That's the one that won up.
I made a lizard
Do you
like
wanna
that too. I can't
Lift it
remember.
higher so we can see it. No, the lizard. Yes, I can see it now.
Can I just look at the back of it and see what it says? Oh, maybe we came to read your labels. This is my territory.
Oh, well, steampunk.
1998.
Oh, but
And the
Raelene,
cross
they're
stitch, that's
incredible.
so cool, isn't it?
Yes, you'll see that I use not just quilting fabrics. I use
Yes.
whatever to suit the.
Yeah, lucky
So
I didn't wear that
come
top
up to here.
today. That's funny.
There's a
Wow, crazy patch.
crazy patch.
What a fantastic idea.
Yeah, you win. So this is
So
your.
this would be one of your storage ideas.
Yes.
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 What a fantastic idea. So you've
this
got it
one
on a...
actually has 3D butterflies that sit on it,
Yep.
but they're camouflaged. They're in the same colours,
Yep.
but they're all made out of shoulder pads, which is why it's the chameleon's shoulder eye pad.
I do like that.
So you've got them
But
hanging
what's
on a
down
brass
there?
rod.
That looks really cool too.
Oh, this was
Ties.
no, just scraps of fabric
Isn't it beautiful?
and buttons.
Look at that.
Wow.
All different buttons.
Jane loves buttons.
I can't even remember what I called that. So.
Jane doesn't love buttons. Oh, here we go. No, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Accessorize.
Accessorise. Yes.
Of course. It's very cool. That's looks like the front of a shirt or something, doesn't it? Or has it just been made to look like that?
Well, just made like
Well, you're very
the
clever.
centre of a dress. It's
Yeah.
Buckles.
Right, let's see the sewing room.
Okay, well,
well,
I'm
that's
going
not
in.
so exciting.
I'm
All the
going in.
excitement's
Oh,
out
look at
here.
the tiles, Nat. Postcards.
Yeah,
That's
that was
cool.
Postcards. That was for a Save the Golf coalition.
Okay. Oh my
That's
goodness.
great.
Oh my goodness. Come in here, Jane. That's so cool. Oh my, you look like a gel press lady too.
That was Create Your Own Fabric,
Yeah.
an online workshop, and then I used the fabrics to create that one.
Look at that stitching.
Yeah, we can't see it.
Well, come a bit closer. You're not going to see it from there.
It's hard being a photographer.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's my design wall, which you can
Yes.
see. I've got to take everything off if I want to put anything big on it, but it rolls up and down. So that's
Did you do that?
the painting.
Hmm.
No, I just, my daughter acquired it in her travels and decided she didn't need it anymore, but I couldn't bear to throw it out, and I'm still figuring out what to do with it.
Yeah. It's very nice.
And most of those things are workshops or samples, waiting,
It's so
lovely
waiting for
inspirational.
something to do.
We haven't asked Raelene any questions yet.
Hi Raelene. So tell me, when did you get started quilting? See, there's one. There's the first one.
Well, there you go. Way back. I always loved fabric. And my mother made all the clothes.
Yeah.
So I used to sit and play with the bits and pieces.
Pieces,
And so
yeah.
I actually made a quilt when I was about 8 years old. Sat on the floor and pink elephant stitches and whatever. And I made another one when I was about 13. I think it's colour and being able to combine
I
things that gets to
understand.
me.
Well, it's
And then
been a whole part of your life.
I made in the 70s, I made some, and the first one I made with the wadding like this.
Yeah, that was
that's all you could get.
that really bouncy.
Full of
Yes.
catches on the back and no good.
Yep.
So it really wasn't till 80s when I came over here. I'd been living in Canberra and Sydney.
Yep.
And actually did a quilting class.
Oh,
so I learned how to do it.
What was your first quilting class then?
Well, it was at Mount Compass, run through the TAFE, and Jenny Boothby ran it.
Okay.
But the next year I ran it.
Love it.
You like to get involved in things.
But I do,
Yeah.
And so, it took off from there. And yes, I've made a lot of quilts, but I'm like mostly the way you can put colours together. And what I like is that 6 people can do it, and it will look completely different.
Yes.
I'm not one of these who wants to go and buy that and make it like
Yes.
that.
I hear
want
you.
to.
You
And I
put your own
use whatever
interpretation.
fabrics or things.
Look at this table. Someone cut a hole in your table.
Yes.
Have a look at this.
It
How
was
cool is
it
that?
was a shearing shed table.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wow.
So my husband cut the hole so I could put the machine
great
down.
Isn't that a great idea?
Now, you've just overwhelmed me. So, you're okay. How did you get started? What are you sewing? What are you doing at the moment? What are you sewing? Or is it secret women's business?
Yeah, mostly it's secret. I'm
Okay.
doing
That
embroidery
means
guild
we don't get to look.
classes, and I've actually just finished a piece for a Sakwa exhibition coming up in June, and I'm not allowed to show that one yet.
You better
so,
go to the exhibition and see for
Yes.
yourself.
Mm.
That's a good idea. So what do you sew on? You're a banana
I've
girl
got a
by the looks.
440 here and a 720 over here.
Okay, beautiful.
What a lovely big surface area you've got.
So my husband made that box so that it would fit there.
Yes, and it just all fits beautifully.
Area. I can turn it round and whatever. So,
What a beautiful,
and I can take
inspirational
this
room.
out.
Yeah.
No.
It is, isn't it? It's so inspiring. And look, all the binders, the folders are covered.
I love making those.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
It would inspire you to does it inspire you to put stuff away?
Well, yes and no. This is the new one. This is the new one.
Oh.
Made on the journey.
Wow, that's so nice, aren't they?
Well, I
great
put
idea.
it. I did all the stitching there, but then put it together.
I've got
when it
boring
came out.
folders. Oh, I see. Oh, there you go.
Here's one she prepared earlier.
Yeah, there's.
You
How
know,
lovely are they?
they're magnificent. Oh, you've opened up a can of worms
So
there.
this is what I like doing, either for
Bit
folders
collagey.
What a great
We're going to
idea.
look at another one.
wall
Oh, look
hangings.
at this one.
Oh, isn't
I think
it
you've
just...
started something.
Oh, Raelene.
or.
Oh,
Look at this
That's one. Look at them. They go both sides.
Oh,
Do you do workshops?
do you?
I probably could be persuaded.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
done them for little notebooks, and we've
What
we've
about
done-
for big folders?
It's the
What a
same.
great
It's
idea.
exactly the same process. So you can do a workshop for a little.
I think I know
notebook
what.
and-
I think we might be spending quality time together.
Yeah.
You don't know how
Whether
much-
she likes it or not.
Yeah. That one, that's beautiful.
They are magnificent.
This is the one I haven't looked at the back of yet.
Another one. There's another one.
There's another one, Jane. Hang on, there's another one. So, all right, tell me this while I'm ploughing through these. Do you have a favourite tool? Oh, look at this one.
Not really. Probably, just do like being able to rotary cut these days. Because when I started, you used to draw everything and
Yeah.
cut by scissors with a 1/4-inch
It was
seam.
it really opened up a new world for
The
quilters.
fact with the rulers with the 1/4-inch line on it is
Yes.
probably what's
Yeah.
made
And
it.
do you belong to a group?
or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or something.
Okay,
I think you're a very busy person.
Number 1.
Quilters Guild South Australia.
Yay! Number 2.
Fleury Quilters.
Number 3.
Threads at Yankalilla.
Number 4.
Jacquard Friendship Group.
Number 5.
Quilters Dozen Friendship Group.
Number 6.
Fibre Art Network.
Oh,
Number 7.
And SAQA, the South Australian group.
Wow.
SAQA.
Okay,
SAQA's,
do you have a cat?
SAQA's the American one.
Do you have a cat?
No,
A dog?
no,
A goldfish?
no.
Oh, I was going to say,
Oh,
because
no,
who
no,
feeds them?
yeah, I
You-
do
you're
have-
busiest. You're the
I
busiest
do,
person I know.
sorry, I do have 13 goldfish out
Oh,
Yes.
so do you get someone in to feed them because you're busy?
there. Only when I go away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've lost the plot. This is just the most
It's
inspiring
incredible.
one I've ever seen.
But it's also where I do my computing and family history.
A
And
really inspirational
photo
room.
books and-
Lots of colour.
as you can see, I love colour and just things that
Here we go.
inspire
I'm
me.
going to turn around. What a great
Looking
idea.
at that wall is just inspiring, isn't it?
Well, it's a terrible brown wardrobe.
But you can't see that bit anymore.
Exactly.
Look at those. I love that one there. Yeah, fringe.
And some of those have been there
Oh, look
for
at the
a
cats.
long time. And
Here's your cat, Cindy.
Yeah, yep.
And we go there for lunch sometimes.
We have been there for
Yeah.
I've been in 2 exhibitions there. And,
Yeah.
That's a
Broken Hill-ish.
mine, Flinders Ranges.
Yeah.
But,
Yep.
I suppose you want to see where the fabric is.
Yeah, well,
Do you have any storage tips?
keep the
The
doors
storage
shut.
tip was out there in
Yes,
the hallway.
I think that's a
Yeah, yeah.
fantastic idea.
Now we're going to open the doors.
But I don't have lots and lots of fabric. That's my.
Well, that's a reasonable amount of fabric.
That's
because
other
they're all
odds
full.
and sods. Yeah, that's.
You know, like hand-dyed stuff.
That's hand dyed.
Yeah. Do you dye it yourself? I spy.
Not much. I've done
No.
a bit, but yeah, I spy.
Squares. Colours.
I love those boxes you've got in there.
Yeah, the baker's boxes.
Yeah. Are they beautiful? Doesn't fabric look good coloured when it's in colours?
And the other one, that one, blues and greens.
Wow.
But then you get the odd ones, stripes and panels,
Yeah.
Australian and browns and
Yeah.
Japanese and the bigger pieces.
And then you have the Australian poultry range. Sorry. No, wrong.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
they do tell you that, you know, you shouldn't
It's
have these because
repurposing.
they belong to these places, but then you hear that they wouldn't actually take them back.
Oh,
So
yes.
If they saw that it held so much beautiful
Yes.
fabric, they wouldn't
Yes.
want it back. They'd say, I think you should
I love
keep
those
that.
wooden.
That side is beads and felt and
Oh, this is
glue
where all the
and,
cool stuff
all
is.
nice
you know,
ones.
and other odd sorts of fabrics that might come in handy.
Yep.
Um,
Sorry.
The back
I'll get
of your
out the way.
head's a bit.
I know, but I can't open the door
Oh,
unless.
Because I do a bit of screen printing
Yeah.
and lino prints and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Do
So
you do
there's-
gel press?
I've done some, but I'm not so wrapped in that process because of all the millions of pieces of paper I acquired.
Yes.
Where you do, where you
Don't you make cards or?
I do make hearts, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Well,
Cindy and I have been playing with our gel presses lately.
yes,
Yeah,
I do like my job.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at the back of the door.
oh well, these are
They're shoulder pads or something. Oh,
Oh, they are too.
that one is everything there, and there's a shiny hat which is over there, sits up the top. Was found on Moana Beach.
oh. Isn't that
Every
crazy?
single thing, the bag, the hanger.
Oh my
everything.
goodness.
Yeah, after the first one I said had shoulder pads in it,
Yeah.
people started giving me shoulder pads.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
It was a blast from the 80s.
Yeah,
So,
I get it.
But you know, I don't quite know what to do with that one. So,
Yeah, I think
Well,
it's
I think
really
you've
nice.
done a great job with
I
it.
but
think
you know,
What-
I think
what
it will get thrown out. I
these are
think,
the
one
lovely
day.
things that you keep looking at. Oh.
I look at
Oh,
everything.
that was also found on Moana Beach.
Well, I can't
Yeah,
see because you're in the way.
Well,
You can guess.
you can guess. Just look. Yeah. Right. Okay. Where now? How many UFOs have you got?
Not many.
Describe many. Between
Only
0.
two or three or four sort of thing. Mostly I've got pieces like you saw up there
Yeah.
that have been done as a sample
Yep.
or a workshop, and I want to incorporate them
In something
in
else.
something
Yep.
when the idea
Yeah.
comes.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a UFO
No,
though.
no,
Yeah.
that's
No,
not a UFO.
I've got a lot of those,
No, you're not in the UFO race.
and you get the inspiration every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So, between embroidery, making your own fabric, sewing your own fabric, the 57 groups you're involved in, the 13 goldfish,
And the plants.
and the plants, do you have any other interests?
well, I've been doing family history
Right.
for a while.
Yeah.
And just at the stage of putting a book together for family members.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Before it all gets lost. Or
Yes.
Then I can get onto another branch of the family. So,
Yep.
photo books of all my trips.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know.
Mm,
I think you're pretty busy.
yeah.
I usually manage to keep busy.
And you've got lovely family in Tasmania that you visit too.
I do, so that takes
Yeah.
time now to go.
And
over.
you like to travel. We
I
hear.
don't like to travel, yes. So
Yes.
that was halted a bit with COVID and
Yes.
things like that.
Yeah.
I actually got held in Tasmania for nearly 3 months.
Oh, did
Must have been
you?
awful.
That was hard.
Yeah. I was going to say, isn't that where your daughter and family are? Yeah, that would have been really
Yeah,
difficult.
Yeah.
You know when she's doing that? Yep, you know what that means, don't you? She's saying, wind it up, wind it up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to say thank you so much for
Oh,
inviting us.
Pleasure.
Thank you. That's fantastic.
And the
Wouldn't it?
inspiration.
Yeah, it's just
Um,
brilliant.
And we'll get you details for that workshop because it sounds wonderful.
Okay.
And we are not at all scary. We'll visit your sewing room. You just have to ask us, or we can just turn up.
Yeah, nobody asks. Yeah.
Dob your friend in.
Yeah,
Dob
that's a
anyone.
good idea.
Like, if you
Yeah.
think we should see someone's sewing room,
Yeah, have
let
you got a
us
friend
know.
you could dob in?
Oh, at the moment, I think you've done quite a few of my friends.
Yeah.
so-
Well, we'll let
Yeah.
you think about it.
We'll
Thank
work
you
about
very
it.
much.
Thank you very much, Raelene. That was
That's
great.
okay.
And we'll see you
Thank
next time.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.